we're back. Anyway, so we found a funny little triangle here. I think what we should do is we should go do the red puzzles first, and then once we've completed the red puzzles, was there a way to teleport from here? No. Also, I may have missed a hand thing, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to skip over game content. It's just I haven't thought to go exploring. I've just been like really wanting to do the puzzles. So we got this one. This one we definitely got because we did that last stream. I imagine it's just the ones that are currently lit up are the ones we've been to. Yeah, and then from here I can teleport around. Oh, and it shows you where the triangles are. So yeah, there's the red triangle. And fucking... What is that? Is that where we are? Is that this spot? We got the lighthouse. That's the lighthouse. And then, yeah, then that's the lighthouse, and that's the lighthouse. Yes. Cool. Okay. Neat. Does it show where the stars are? Doesn't seem like it. But that's okay. Wait, what just happened? Oh. Am I teleporting? I am teleporting. I just wasn't even aware of it happening. Okay. Well. Oh, jeez. It's like a whole gravity maze in there. I can see it already. Purple door or a teleporter? I can't really tell. Or like a gravity pulley thing. Probably a gravity tower. Alright, anyway. To the red zone. Oh, am I going the wrong way? Oh. It's the Sphinx. Cool. One. Let's go get that audio log and then we'll go and do one.
One of the worst things ever to happen to the arts is the notion that art should have a purpose. That it is a tool for political enlightenment or self-realization or a replacement for our duties as citizens. This is a form of pompous and cowardly self-flattery that artists are particularly prone to. I speak from experience. No, it is the very fact that art serves no purpose that gives it a touch of the divine. Why does the creator create? Because he chooses to. What is the purpose of the world? To exist. The same is true of art. Oh, art may be suffused with passion, with themes, even, if you are sufficiently careful, with autobiography. But it is not a tool. Like the creator, it says, I am that I am. And that is enough.
No, not quite. Alright. I believe it's pretty much just do this, correct? Yeah. Yeah.
Do not let it get out that I said something so sentimental, but it's nice that you're all here. One day all this will be a distant memory. A footnote in a billion years of human history. And that's all right as far as I'm concerned. I don't need to be famous. And I certainly don't want people building statues of me. I don't need that superficial nonsense because I know that what we did mattered. All of us together, in this one brief moment of time, had the chance to make a difference. And we did. We took on the challenge, and we didn't muck it up. I got to be a part of that.
Oh.
And no matter what comes next, I'll always be grateful.
Ooh, hold on. Is this gonna be like the classic cat disc? It's very reminiscent to the cat disc jump. Is that in-game? My cat's outside, so I heard a sound. I'm like, is that better not be him? Fucking outside being all sad. I am going to see. I kept trying to get him to come in, but he just like wants to sit outside. And it's very warm out, so I'm gonna be checking after every few puzzles to make sure to see if he wants to come in at all. Laser Circus. Oi. Excuse me. Been debating bringing back some drawing content for the channel. By the way, this is just me thinking out loud. Also because, you know, I'm doing this puzzle, I might as well, like, say some things, too. But yeah, I've been working on figure drawing recently. I've been trying to get better at drawing the human form, because I'm not great at it. I'm pretty much... Is that a fan? There's a fan in there. And that's the end. I need to get blue. I see. And then what do I need in here? I need blue. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go check the door. I fear that it is my cat. No, he's not. He's still very adamantly sitting under the table, chilling. Okay. We need a blue beam. This is easy to do. Alright. This doesn't get me anything. Is there anything to attach the fan to? I imagine it's just to keep this button held down. But what does the cube get me? What does the cube get me? What does the cube get me? It would have to be something, I'd imagine. Just the ability to go over a laser, perhaps? Because If I were to really try. Why am I being so silly? Wait, did I grab the fan? Where did I put it? Oh, I put it there. Okay. Cool, because yes, we do need this fan. We need this fan. So that we can create the red without destroying the other lasers. And then we can take this guy. Did I do the wrong one? I did. I did. How silly and foolish of me.
Doing pretty well. How are you?
I tried building sandcastles. It's an interesting challenge, working with materials that lack sufficient structural cohesion. I can see the appeal. It's like the puzzles. You don't solve them because you have to, but because it's interesting.
I like it when you get all sciencey.
Aha, so you only want me for my intellect.
I like your fancy color scheme too.
Oh, interesting. You know, maybe we should try that new data stream pairing protocol one of these days.
Pairing protocol? Why would we want to... Oh. I mean, if you want, sure.
£5 deep. Father and I went swimming. There's a whole world down there. So many strange and unusual species. I would really like to explore the deeper reaches of the oceans one day. Just the, like, intensity that she observes the banana is, that she uses quite something. Anyway. That sound. It's such a, like, a fucking cat sound. I'm just like, oh no, my cat. I feel like I should leave that there, but at the same time, I feel like... Hello. It's always a little surprising. Well, what happens if I just connect it up with nothing else? What, is there anything auto-connected? No. I didn't think so, but I couldn't tell. Yo, what's up, dude? What do you do? Well, ain't that just a pickled peach? What is that? Oh, we're gonna need that. But first, we need to figure out how to get this fan to stop. How do we stop the fan? We wouldn't even be able to, I don't think. Not directly. But doesn't need to be direct. What we need to do Well, we officially liberated that box. Now, how do we get... Son of a gun. I forget. Need thing for button. So I can take other guy. But wait. No. No need. Can we stack each other? Stand on my shoulders, me. Beautiful. No! Okay. It'll kick me off, but that's fine. We take our semi-clone, semi-real guy back over here.
Thank you, Yakut.
Me? What for?
I know you had your misgivings about the megastructure and the theory of everything, but you've managed to embrace this new world with real enthusiasm. You've flourished. That gives me hope that I can do the same.
I still see all the dangers, but what I realized is that control over nature means we get to save the people we love. We get to keep them with us, here, in the real world. That's it. That's the only thing that matters. Philosophy, science, technology. As far as I'm concerned, the only reason any of it has any real value is because it means people get to live and to be together. Sorry about the rant.
Nothing to be sorry about. I've come to similar conclusions.
I'm looking for, like, star stuff, but I realize now I've already been here. But I haven't seen Melville or 1K. Hey, me.
Yakut! Bro! No? No, I don't think bro is something I say. Sorry, mate. Just testing out this voice pack. Do I say mate? Mate. Mate, mate, mate. Mate.
I think mate is okay. Embrace it.
Mate is okay.
Cool beans. So,
That's not how that's used. I hope you're doing okay. She's doing good.
She's doing great. I hope I'm doing okay too. As a boyfriend, I mean.
of course you are. Don't be silly. You're a great guy, and she's madly in love with you. End of discussion.
How do you like the exhibition?
It's fun, but the puzzles are a little bit too easy. Byron mentioned that the puzzles in the machine were a lot harder. And I'm kind of sad I missed out on that. But this is also nice. It's kind of chill. Is chill something I say? I think it is.
Looking back, how do you feel about the whole megastructure thing?
Honestly, on some days it seems like a dream. On others, it seems like I'll never experience anything as profound again. I don't just mean the theory of everything. I think no matter what comes next, the most important part of my life was the time I spent with all of you on that island.
I understand what you mean.
Well, that's because you were there. I don't think I could explain this to anyone else, but for me, I think this was the defining experience of my life. And if I can never top that, that's fine. I found my family, and together we changed the course of history. I couldn't have done it without them, and they couldn't have done it without me. Of course, I'm looking forward to the future, but I don't need something that exceeds this.
How's the sensor upgrade? I haven't tried it yet.
It's massively weird and kind of awesome. Also really hard to describe because it's so unique and subjective. I'm not surprised the ancients loved to eat and drink and, you know, all that fun stuff they did with their bodies. When we talk about them, we're always going on about disease and mortality, but we forget that they also experienced a lot of pleasure. And I think we can actually push our own sensations far beyond what our ancestors experienced.
What's the secret to solving puzzles? You're the expert, right?
Huh. I'd say a combination of spatial awareness and questioning your own assumptions. The easiest way to get stuck is to decide that things have to work in a particular way and miss other possibilities.
What are your plans for the future?
I really enjoyed all the exploration missions we went on together, so I think I'd like to do more of that. There's so much to see up there. Maybe we'll even find Lithrasir. Although, I do need some downtime to figure myself out. I was thrust into this enormous adventure literally the day I was born. Sometimes I just want to hang around New Jerusalem, reading books and watching movies.
Is Herman really trying to woo Melville?
Oh, you better believe he is. I think that's the main reason she agreed to come here.
Is it working?
I'm not sure. She says she's annoyed, but I don't know. The weird thing is that it's kind of charming. Now that he's dropped the whole founder thing, Herman's not that bad. He even kind of gets along with Byron now.
See you around, 1K.
Whoa. Sorry.
Hello, you coot.
What's your biggest project right now?
Expanding the wormhole network so we can get further out into the galaxy. It'll take an enormous amount of infrastructure to do correctly, which is why we're taking it slow. But if we pull it off, it'll be incredible.
How's Pellegrino?
He's learning, which I didn't think possible. Makes me suspicious.
Do you think we'll get it right this time, as a species?
Weirdly, I do. I think we've passed some sort of threshold. I don't know what's next, but I think the old loops are broken.
Tell me about this sensor upgrade you're testing.
It's a side project I'm working on. Biological humans had all sorts of sensory organs that we lack, and that was a significant part of their culture. Seems a shame to limit ourselves to the handful of inputs the Institute managed to slap together before they went extinct.
Got any relationship advice for me?
Just be yourself. People don't like you because of your skills or your intelligence. They like you because you're a decent person. You're funny and compassionate and a good friend. Besides, you'll never be half as smart as Miranda, so why try?
So, what's up with you and Herman?
He's malfunctioning, that's what's up. It's very sad. We might have to put him down.
We may have to put him
See you later,
down.
Melville.
You coot. There is one thing that scares me sometimes. Not that things could go wrong, but how close this future came to not happening. 1K would have been perfectly justified in making a different choice. What if we didn't earn this? What if we don't deserve it?
Everybody deserves a better world, Melville. It's not something you have to earn.
Then I suppose we got lucky, and we better appreciate it.
Melville, I'm going to walk into the sea. Oh wait, I think that actually is walking into the... Yeah, that's a huge drop there. There is stone here that I can walk through. I can't make it up there. Oh, 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 I don't want to die. Okay. Where am I? Oh, Very cool, very interesting. I'm sorry that I only took a peek in there. It's because for some reason, Talos Principle Easter eggs make my stomach turn. And they freak me the fuck out. I see them and they happen and my stomach goes, no. This isn't allowed. And it feels very uncanny valley to me. Which maybe that's intentional. Maybe that's supposed to feel that way. And I felt similarly about it in the, in the first game, but it's just like really jarring in this one. It like fucking really messes with me. Because I don't know if there's gonna be a loud noise. Oh boy. The epistles of Straton of Stahira are generally considered a pseudepigraphical written centuries after Straton's death. They are often associated with radical movements in Hellenistic Judaism, although this identification remains controversial. Only fragments of 3 out of the alleged 21 epistles survive. The 5th epistle regarding the world to come. What good is knowledge of virtue, brothers, if it does not make the world more virtuous? Is wisdom to be hoarded by those few citizens that can afford the time to study, and then lost upon their death? Text illegible. Yet, likewise, it is with those who castigate the philosophers and say the path to virtue is already known. How convenient for them that nothing need to be changed. We must learn to make greater demands of ourselves, of those who claim the right to rule us, and of philosophy itself, for all of these must serve the world that is to come, in which the toils and sorrows of our children upon the earth will be ended. and every man will be a philosopher, and even the lowliest cook can have the wisdom to rule. And then shall begin text illegible. This world will come, I assure you, though it may take many years, and when it has come, those of us who failed to work towards it coming will be judged harshly. Do we live in the world that is to come? And if we do, how do we judge those who failed to do their part? I myself do not condemn them, but pity them, and hope that we can give meaning to all the lives that brought us here, including theirs. Great. Do you know where number 5 is by chance? Do I go and check out the Easter egg? I'm gonna take off a headphone. Why does it get so dark? It wouldn't let me open it. You probably need a key or something. Where the fuck 5 at? Where the fuck am I? Where am I? 4? Oh, this is the puzzle I'm supposed to be doing. Euclidean palette. Squares? How droll. Right. I forgot how this works. Run it back. Gosh. Your Honor, what the fuck? Oh, okay. No, this is fine. I wanted. I wanted it to just sit there, actually. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Wowie fucking zowie. Alright. So if I do this, it's going to be permanently blue. Is that a problem? No, sir. No, sir. That's fine, says the game. That's a good thing, in fact. How quaint. That is quite green. I need it to be red. With that. Yeah? You're funny. Funny guy. Look at Mr. Funny over here. Give. Oh, this fucking thing. Okay. Actually, this is fine. This is perfect. I realized after the fact that the test that I already it was done. I did it. Damn Jan AMA. Damn doesn't need an extension. Oh my goodness. An extensive introduction from me. Although he rarely talks about it, his music has inspired everyone in New Jerusalem for years. This is a rare opportunity for all of us to gain a deeper insight into his artistic process. One question per person, please. What's your favorite instrument? Every instrument can be magical when used correctly, but it's the guitar, of course. Who's your favorite composer? I'm interested in learning more about music composition. If I exclude my namesake, then it's Hans Zimmer. His best pieces are so good, they feel like something out of myth. That said, you should always listen to lots of different stuff. Never get stuck on only one type of music. There's so much incredible music out there. Hey dude, huge fan. What's your favorite track of your own work? Mine is The Fall of Kahana. It just gives me the chills. I'm not sure I can choose. They all mean something unique to me. That said, on my latest album, I was very proud of Southern Horizons, inspired by everything I felt after I watched the Expedition Search for Athena. I think I captured something there. You mentioned your namesake. Who are you named after? I picked my name in honor of the great composer Damjan Mravinac, whose music Alexandra Drennan listened to as she worked on the simulation. He was a composer for video games, and I think his work never got the level of attention it deserves, because most people back then treated games as products, not works of art. From reading his writings, I suspected he was also far too humble for his own good, so I take every chance I can to get to tell people about his music. Is your music directly inspired by his? Yes, definitely. If you listen to what he did and then to what I've done, you'll see that I've really tried to continue his legacy. I think every artist does that to some degree. We all have something that matters to us in the past, and we carry it forward into the future. We keep the flame alive. Your answers are truly inspiring, sir. Speaking of the future, where is your imagination taking you next? I'm working on several new albums, but what's really gotten stuck in my head lately is this anomaly that Athena apparently discovered in deep space. An object older than the universe. Does not obey the theory of everything. Is it a threat? A message? A trace of the prime mover? I feel new melodies stirring. Talos 3? Or is that going to be part 4, The Abyss? Or part 3, The Abyss? Technically part 4, because it's Talos 2 and then the 3 DLC chapters. 5 is up here. 5 is up here. The perpendicular procedure. Well, we need that cube so we can do fucking something. This is a laser. That is a drill door driller. This is another wall that I did not initially notice. Where's the end? That's my question. Is there a perceivable end? Let's go up here and see if we can see it from up here. I have to come up here to get the laser anyway. Oh. That's strange. Okay. Cool, we can now put the blue beam somewhere if we want to. I think I'll put the blue beam right here. Boing. Cube. I see. How interesting. So this. Opened by that button. This door is opened by that button. Drill into it. Open door. Now I can come over here and take the box. I don't know what for, but I can take it. Try something. I don't think that's the intended solution, but it is something. I'm trying to figure out how do I get I guess I could put the laser here. And I could grab it through. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's go grab our laser. Hiya. Trying to shoot this. Trying to shoot this over there. What? Okay. I'm the puzzler.
I hope you all know that I didn't bear you any personal animosity. You're my friends, and I never wanted to shut you out. I just didn't know how to deal with the world going in a direction that wasn't what I had imagined.
It's an easy mistake to make. I should know.
I never thought you were angry, Al. I was just
Prometheus?
disappointed I couldn't convince you.
Listen, you both, in your own way, showed me how to be a good person who cares about the world. You both had things you strongly believed in. You had principles, but you didn't judge each other for your disagreements. You showed me how to be strong, how to be bold, how to be compassionate, and how to be careful. I haven't really figured out who I want to be yet, but when I do, I know both of you will have been a big part of that.
What? A no love for Auntie Melville?
Yeah, and what about me, 1K? I showed you how to be neurotic.
I'm sure you're in there somewhere as well.
Thank you, 1K.
Alright, Prometheus, let's go. Where are we going? Where's Papa? Where's Big Metheus? I shouldn't call him that. He probably doesn't like being called that. Probably get mad. Hey, Big Metheus. Thanks, bro.
Understanding is a three-edged sword. Your side, their side, and my paraphrase.
Ascend. Ascend. Ah. The Celestial Beacon jammed the sky. Oh, I can't... They should have done that. They should have made a thing where you can jam the sun in a level. That would have been real neat. How many pieces can I move backwards through this puzzle? That will be useful. So... Oh. Silly me. What? Oh, wait, yeah, I can just climb this ladder and then jam it and then grab it back. Hiya. Oh, right, that needs to be open. But you see, sir, it can't be open. We need a spare item. But do we even? Yes. Do we need the jammer? We do. We need it to actually get in. Let's just see what we can do. Let's just see what we can do. Okay, let's just see what we can do for a moment. Let me just try this. Okay. Because now, right? Now, we can get in here. Golly. Gee Willikers, Batman. This one's real toughy. Wow, Robin, you really can't figure it out. Fucking Batman, I'm not Mr. Guy. Cool. But that doesn't solve our problem. But what if it did? What if it did solve our problem? What if the problem was actually solved this whole time? We were just too blind to see it. What if the solution was as simple as 1, 2, 3? Ah. But riddle me this, Inspector. How do we get the object back out? Well, you've caught me, John. Alright, what happens if I climb this low? What's on the other side here? Is there really no connector? This door has to be jammed or hopped. It'd be beneficial to hop further up, maybe? I don't know. Didn't want to leave. Gosh, I just didn't want to leave. Because that's where I need it to be. If I can just get the jammer back over here, it wouldn't matter, because I need... this is a tough one. This is a tough one for a number of reasons. Current reason is that I can't figure out how to get what I'm looking for to happen. That's not to say it's impossible. Though it might be. That wouldn't be beneficial. Oh man, why you gotta be like this, a video game? Why you gotta give me this fucking hassle? Very cool. If only I could have fucking this jam. Okay, let's go look around. Why? Why? I just don't fully understand. I clearly need both. Oh my goodness. I'm so, like, mentally lost. But I can't get through the door without jamming it. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'm thinking about it all wrong. That's usually the problem. Is I'm thinking about it all wrong. Boom. We don't need all this. We don't need all this. The cube was the thing that was throwing us off. It was the cube. Without the cube, all is right. Well, not quite. I can see at least a problem. But that's neither here nor there. Let's go get that set up, eh? We go 1. We go 2. We go you. You're the celestial beacon. We hop back over the fence. We grab our thing from the celestial beacon. We set it up. We grab a jammer. We bring it inside. We jam the shit out of it. We grab this. We bring it inside. We jam the shit out of it. We grab this. We bring it inside. And then, if you're curious, we jam the shit out of it.
Melville?
Yes, Alcatraz?
That photo you took of me and Byron to celebrate our reconciliation?
Yes.
Nothing. It's perfect.
Well, let's go say hi at least. That's good, Panda. From whence, Pandora? But I see your little connector. But I'm to assume that there's not just one. But 'tis not the time for star hunting. Rocks. Oh. The misalignment syndrome. Ugh. 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 Ooh. Wowee. Am I to assume? Hold on. Okay. Good news. I believe I am to assume. The problem. I don't know how I can do this everything. I need to get. Oh, you. You can hold a button. And you serve practically no purpose. Just like me. Hiya. 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 So, if I'm, I just want to make sure I'm not mistaken before I start this whole endeavor. I think we need the cube. Maybe. Bring the cube in here. Okay. We got a cube. We got other drill. I realize now we are going to need green laser, but first I want to figure out what a bunch of these things do. Okay. Where does this fan go? Is that on level? Probably not. It's probably too high if I were to guess as to what the problems, like the problem will end up being. But first I have to figure out what items are going where. Do I need 2 drills? I don't think I actually do. Oh. Rad. Very cool solution. They may be idiots, but they're our idiots. They're back. Observe Byron and Alcatraz in their natural habitat. Complex discussion on philosophical ideas in which they completely disagree and yet somehow manage to be pleasant about it. In this instance, they have drawn in the elusive creature known as the Barzai and are arguing with him about the nature of the sublime. I think he's either terrified or having the time of his life. Very cool. Number 8. I'm gonna go quickly check, see how Occam's doing before we do this in the triangle. Occam? Occam over there? And he'll be back. Okay. Let's... Oi, my knee. Puzzles. This way. The riddle of the Citadel. Blue. That's where it came from. Whee! I see. Yes, of course. What if I cheat? Do I get in trouble? Am I screwed now? Probably. Probably shouldn't cheat. Even though there's a ladder in there, so I was probably fine, but... Riddle of the Citadel. What can I do inside here? Aside from fly up there and grab that. And if I fly up there and grab that, what does that get me? It gets me into that room. Okay. Fly up there, grab that, get into that room. Very good. now it's just a matter of solving the Citadel. Is it? Oh yeah, we can figure out whatever the fuck that does. Cool, let's do that. Not quite what I was expecting. But cool. It's a quick way up. But is that of any use? What if I were a magical wizard that could solve this puzzle with my mind? That would be pretty cool. So, there's this. It gives me a cube. I don't know how to get that cube. That's currently the puzzle I'm trying to solve. Ah! An idea has sprung into my mind. But how would I go about creating such a situation? It would require a direct connection. Ah, a remarkably true point. How perplexing. How perplexing indeed. How am I to get an item up top without needing to bring it down? Well, I probably have to bring it down, but how do I bring it down while having an item nearby? You know? It's like this fucking wall is here. And these walls are here. Which wouldn't be a problem if I had the cube, but I don't have the cube, and that's the problem. Wait a minute. Silly me. I forgot the rules. It doesn't matter if I hold it, because it's just gonna give me the cube right away. Now the cube will be here. Yay, a cube. Now we can my initial thought was, oh boy, a means of fucking getting this down. But I realize now that that is not going to be the case. So now I have to reevaluate the goal. What's the goal? We just need to get a blue beam, a held blue beam at that, over there. I believe the way we do that is by getting the red. We need to get this guy up on this pedestal, holding this down, it'll emit a blue, and we'll hold that down, and then we can grab that, bring it over, and we can beam it in. The problem you may be noticing is that I haven't a means of getting cube to where I need it to be. Although perhaps there is a different means. No, I wouldn't be able to get it from over here. I thought it was like I have the cube, maybe I can hold that down and do something, but no. I can get up here, but does that help me? Does I don't think it does. If I could hold an item, then it'd matter, but I can't get an item there. Excuse me. This is quite a riddle. I have to know. If I were to put this right next to it, would it go over? If I were to put it like really right next to it. It would. It would. Now, how do I get... No. Nah! It's so close. I'm almost certain this isn't what I'm supposed to do, but I found a little bit of success with it, so now I kind of want to just see if I can push it to its absolute limit. Nah, that was too early. That was it. That was it. That was so it. Okay, hold on. I'm almost certain this will work if I just try it enough times. Fuck. No! Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm only gonna give it a few more tries. Fuck! Oh, it's so close. It's so close. It's just so close. Okay, I have to test something here. It can be jumped onto. It can, in fact, be jumped onto. If I let it go down just a little more, I let it go too far down. Son of a bitch, what do I do? What do I do here? What's the move? What's the move? I just don't fully get it. I'm a little confused, admittedly. Do I just keep it my strategy and hope that it works? Do I look around for a possible extra solution? It's probably way easier than my method. The problem with that is I can't prove that fact. So until I can prove it, the only thing I can think to do is unfortunately this. you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Your mother. That's like the most annoying part, is that it's like just has so much force behind it that even if I catch it, it doesn't matter all the time, because it'll just fucking clip it like that. It'll clip it. It'll just like the tiniest little like, ooh, a pebble got in the way, ooh. Right before it hits the bottom, it slows the fuck down. Huh. 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 No! 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 Oh no! No! It was all for that! All that just to fucking. Oh, okay, well. Speedrunners take fucking notes on this one. This is the new tech for this level. I'm calling it piston strats. Okay.
Yes! I did it! I actually did it! Pretty cool, even if I say so myself. And now, I have to do the giant cube. But I can do this. Yes!
Well, I do have to do the giant cube, but first I have to reach Red Lighthouse, which is up here. Greetings, friends and fellow citizens. I would like to inquire as to the possibility of existing as a single consciousness in multiple bodies simultaneously. I would very much like to exist in fashion, but I'm not certain whether it's feasible. In theory it is possible, but if you want to be one continuous consciousness, then there's some strict technical limitations, largely involving distance and the speed at which information can travel. Hard limits are hard limits. There's more to it than that. You would also need a very different sort of mind than what we have, capable of dealing with all this input and output in parallel, which is certainly feasible, but should be done carefully. Finally, an application of all this new technology that will actually expand someone's mind. But tell me, what made you come up with this idea? Thank you, Nathan Linerx. That sounds encouraging. As to your question, dear Helga, I don't think it's something I can answer in entirely rational terms. I simply say that I am in love with the world and wish to see more of its beauty. Cool. Also, there was another thing over here, but oh, it was the Sphinx clue, yeah. This way. Oh, hey guys. Hey boys.
Yakut, what can I do for you?
I'm so glad you're in the group now, Al. It sucked that you weren't there.
Thanks, Yakut. It was awkward, but I'm glad we finally got it out of our system. You all mean a lot to me, and cutting myself off like that, it just wasn't healthy.
All right, I should go.
Hi, Byron.
Hey, Yakut.
Hi.
How you doing, Byron?
I'm doing well, thank you. I still have a lot to learn, but at least we're moving forward now. You've helped a lot too, Yakut, even though you never take credit for it.
No offense, but how come you came to the exhibition?
MK suggested that I needed to stay in touch with what's happening on the ground, what the people I represent are actually doing. To remember that this is about human beings, not spreadsheets. I think that's pretty important, in order to avoid repeating the whole founder situation. Besides, a lot of citizens are getting directly involved with running things, so it's not like I have to be there all the time. And, well, I heard Al was here and... never mind.
Is there anything that worries you about the future?
I think we have to start thinking about changing the way we organize society. It was all pretty simple when we were bound to one city and one planet, but Mayor isn't really an accurate title for what I do anymore, is it? We'll need better systems, but we'll also have to make sure those systems are democratic, not bureaucratic.
Do you have any relationship advice for me?
Never let anything fester. It's not conflict you have to be worried about, but resentment.
Any news about that weird anomaly Athena discovered?
According to Melville's latest calculations, if we built a Noema machine as big as the moon, we could reach the anomaly in about 42 billion years. So I think it's not a priority right now, even though I'd really like to know what it is.
Did you solve any puzzles?
I did. Even Melville did a few. But 1K just rushed through them. Had the time of his life. I guess he just loves puzzles.
Did you know that Herman is trying to woo Melville?
Oh, no, I didn't know. Wow. He was my political enemy, but that's a harsh fate. I hope he has plenty of backups.
It's really nice that you and Alcatraz are talking again.
You have no idea how relieved I am. I think I was walking around with an open wound and I didn't even realize.
All right. Talk to you later.
Okay. Let's go flip the lighthouse switch, and then maybe we'll hunt some stars, maybe we'll go do the triangles, and then we'll do the big cube right at the end. Did I read this one already? Yeah. Lubba lubba lubba, that's true. This, I don't like this. I don't like this. I'll be frank, Jojo.
noticed a kind of disbelief among some of my fellow artists. They find it difficult to accept that the great struggle for human emancipation has led to a happy ending. After all that tragedy or that pain, can it really be that the world is truly, finally a better place? Like Thomas the Apostle, they just cannot wrap their minds around such a miracle. I do not blame them. All our lives we were told that true art is the depiction of suffering, that happiness writes in white ink on a white page, and happy endings are both trite and impossible. But now the miracle is upon us, and we cannot look away. It is time to touch the wounds and to believe.
Prometheus. Alarm went off. All right. Phantom tunneling. Phantom tunneling. Phantom tunneling. Phantom tunneling. Booga. Phantom tunneling. Wow. Now I'm over here. That's so true. No. We'll go over here. Wait, where? We have a blue. Where's a blue? Probably in that fucking room. Ah! Bring blue beam here. That's what I do. That's my special move. You have got to be fucking... Oh, brother. But then what? But then what? But then what? Hey, 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 but then what? Yeah, I'm fucking trying to figure that out, voice in my head. Get back in there. Oh golly, oh gosh. So... can we get it to hit from that far away? I can give you the short answer or the long answer. The short answer is no, we can't. And the reason why we can't is a very simple reason, actually. It's because we can't. What we can do, unfortunately, and it will, and it'll work, is we can fucking, oh, brother. We can open this up. We can grab this. We can go, wow, golly, oh man, ooh, wow, blue beam, and then we go over here. We grab this, we connect it to here, and then we shoot it that way. And now, ta-da! We have another way to get access to this chamber. Ooh. It is useful, actually. Namely, because we need access to this chamber so that, well, I mean, so that we can fucking get the red beam through to the next, to the end area. Can I do this? Cool. Wow. All right. I don't know where I'm going. Well, I can't exactly say you're not, but you're also not trying to, so maybe you are. Mysterious Steam message. Hello, guys. I've already been here. But I haven't done the special stage on this one. I think it's over here. There it is. The helping hand. Interesting. Hello. We got a fan. We have to use that fan. No, we don't. Maybe we do. Yes, we do. We have to use it to get up there. And from there, what? We get a red laser. Red laser gets us what? I can only assume the end of the level is what the red laser gets us. No, red laser gets us fucking... Oh no, red laser does get the end. Okay. Cool. So, now that we've identified all of our puzzle pieces... There. And now we're both free. Now I go get the other me. And he can come over here and help me. Boing. Good job. Now I'm going to have to hold the button down for you. Cube for my friend. Beautiful. Okay. So, now me and friend how do we get that up? I'm holding this, and I'm me, and I come over here. Interesting. Very interesting. It gives me an idea. What the idea is, that's easy. Well, step one, we take this, we connect these two, we go up here, we go, whoa! Then we go over here. I go, that's a neat fan. Put it on that, kick that off, throw this down, take this, jump up here. And I have the connector. Oh. The puzzle wasn't done, sir. The puzzle wasn't done. But now it can't be undone, can it? Okay, well that's fine. We can do that pretty quick. Okay. Step 1. We go over here, we get our clone friend. We go, hey clone friend, don't worry about all that. You come with me. Okay. Maybe I will. Alright, good. Hey, clone friend, can you launch me out of this room? Yeah, for sure. Cool. Alrighty. And then I go up here. And I become this guy. I go, whoa! Cool fan! And I hop up here, and I take control of this guy. And then I steal your connector. Alright. And then I open that door. Transform into me. Run over here. Transform into me. Turn a beam into another beam. Turn into me. I need the fan. I forgot the fan. I need the fan. You stink brain. You can't jump down. You can't jump down. Okay. Hey dude, that's a cool button. You should press it. Okay, you got it, pal. Hey, that's a lame button. You don't need to step on that. You come with me, dude. Let's go do some shit. Okay. Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, check this thing out. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I agree. That is pretty neat. What if I step on that button while you're standing on that? That's pretty cool. Okay. I am... need you to put that down. Okay. I need to get so stern. I wasn't. I was just speaking dramatically. No! 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 Why? Why? Why are you so stink-brained? I've literally had this puzzle solved for so long, and I just keep stink-braining the fucking solution. Because I'm like, I'll hop down. Get on the button. Holy shit, you. Get off the button. You're going over here. Take control. This is mine. Okay. Very cool.
The history of our species has been defined by material struggles. Every war, every revolution in the end came down not to ideology, but to the distribution of resources. Our history is the history of struggle. The merchant against the king, the worker against the factory owner, the citizen against the mayor. We have always known that the pursuit of material wealth is spiritually hollow. And yet thousands of generations have been forced by material necessity to dedicate their lives to it. We are the children of hunger and thirst. But empire is no more. We have beaten our swords into plowshares, and the lion and the wolf have ceased. All are rich, and wealth is no more. So, what happens next? What do we create? What do we become when we are no longer driven by material necessity? The ancient mystics believed that spirituality required poverty. But I believe that it is only in universal prosperity that it may truly begin. Now comes the Age of Miracles.
The auxiliary factor. The auxiliary factor. The auxiliary factor. Okay. Brief moment of insight. Very brief clarity on my mission. Green. Blue. I need this to become red. And this is achievable. I know it is. Perhaps it is not something so bold. We need green, which means we need red, which means we need green and blue, which is difficult when we only have access to blue and blue right now. Blue and blue just cancel each other out. My initial thought is something like so. And then green and red make blue. But I don't know if I can create such a situation. If I can, I'll have to do it over here, I think. And that's cool and all, but that still doesn't solve the problem per se. If anything, this causes a theoretical whole new problem. A whole new problem. I don't know how to solve this one. Doesn't mean I can't. Which means I'll have to fucking think about it. If I can get... move this as far back as I can. Okay. Perfect. Pretty sure this isn't the intended solution, but it's the one I'm doing. Okay. Time for the hypercube. And then that's gonna be the last puzzle for this stream. I'm not gonna do all my star hunting. I'm gonna do probably I'm probably gonna do the Into the Abyss, and then if Into the Abyss has stars, we'll do all the stars in one go. I don't know why I'm trying to figure out what directions. Pretty fucking massive cube. Can't wait to be in the MC Escher Square. Of course it's just immediately you can walk on it like that. The hexahedron.
And this is why we don't stick our heads into magnets, Barzai.
This is a very interesting sensation, looking at the world on a weird off angle. A fan. So much going on, dude. There's one of those, which I think is just going to be permanently there, so that we can flip. Oh my god, is this a fucking... This is going to be the MC Escher zone. Oh. Phooey. Where's the laser? I know I saw one. It's right there, but I can't get to it on this orientation. Unless I were to pull like a fucking slick gamer move. Which you might actually be able to do. There's probably like a fucking like insane cube skip in this area just by like jumping in the right spot. I'm just fucking walking around at this point. I'm just seeing what I can see. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Dear Lord. Where am I even going? Oh. Well, ain't that just nifty? Checkpoint reached. Oh, we do it in sections? Holy moly. Goddamn MC Escher fucking test chamber. Fuck. Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where am I? Where did I even come from? Who am I? I came from down there? No. Whoa. How interesting. We got this, which is useful because now we can take this with us. And that's good because it can be used somewhere on something. And I'm certain of this because it's an object in a puzzle game. You may be wondering, hey creature, where's have you seen anything that would imply that there's something you're supposed to be shooting at? And well, dear viewer, the answer is no. But that doesn't mean that there isn't something. It just means I haven't observed it yet. After all, I'm not the universe's biggest brain. I'm in fact a oh, that's something we could do. We could do that. That would be free. Relatively. I can go over here. And I can figure out how to get up on that platform. Here's what I'll do. I'll do something like this. A move that I definitely couldn't have done a little closer. By which I mean literally where I was. Let's just see if I can. Let's just see if I can. Can I? No. Okay, we'll do it the way I did it. Just because it seems like that might be the actual intended way. What's this? A jammer? You give a jammer to me? How kind? But why? To get through this door, perhaps. Another checkpoint reached. Another unpassable barrier. How am I to activate this contraption? Is there any sort of receiver? Anything at all, perhaps? Why, let's look at it from a different angle. It's often how these must be approached. Perhaps there's something we can only see from the outside. Perspective you can only gain from looking in. What are you doing there, little one? We got a green beam chilling here. You know, I bet this would be a good place to try and get your fucking stars from. Your, like, Pandora and whatnot. But it's also probably not. Knowing how this game is, it's probably like, nope, you gotta fucking pretty much follow the preset designed path. Because I think that's a Pandora statue down there. Oh. Well. Thanks, Pandora. You solved the puzzle for me. Unintentionally, but still. Appreciate it. Pandora Express. I'm gonna go grab the other connector in case we need it. How interesting. Oh. Hyper. Alright. Sorry, my brain. I watch a fuck ton of Street Fighter stuff, so now my brain's just like fucking a hyper uppercut. Oh, green beam from up here. Okay, green beam is like directly below me. Oh. Okay. Okay. Ah. I see. Oh, that's such a weird angle. Ugh. My brain feels strange. Hey, what's in here? Oh, I definitely need to get in here. But for now... go back this way. Just to see what's going on over here. Looks like we might be going back and re-grabbing those in some way, but I don't know how I'd bring them back. Might also just be a maze to like the next, yeah, like this. My goal is that pillar. Oh. How interesting. And strange. How very strange. Not just the means, but the method as well. What was that? Ah, there you are. Hiding. Are we? Very well. Oh my, where am I? Ah. It was not but deception. Where am I going? Where am I? Hello? Was I supposed to go down? So many checkpoints in this thing. Well, hold on. What's over here? We did need a big green laser. Yeah. Now, I don't know how we get to that. I assume through this. Now, I didn't go exploring, which generally leads me to believe that I'm not done in this zone, so I'm just gonna do a quick little bit of exploration this way. Alright, nothing going on over here. Let's go this way. No, this is where we already did this. As it turns out, I had already found a way to this zone, and I hadn't realized. Oh, my brain. My mind. Those jumps are crazy. Interesting. I assume it's so I can shoot a rad fucking diagonal through this? Yeah, for sure. That is 100% what that's for. That's 100% just being like, shoot a fucking nasty diagonal through that. It's like, I absolutely will. I'm gonna do that. That's something I'm going to do. But I have to figure out how to actually get into that zone. We need the jammer. In order to get the jammer, we need the... a laser. Okay. Now we bring this back. That was a nasty shot. Up we go. Oh, my fucking brain. Alright. Now that it's done smashing my skull into the roof. Yeah. Yes. Of course. Very yes. But it's mine. God damn. I see that. I see that and it scares me. Because I have not been paying attention to this at all. But this looks very the end, you know? Is this gonna be a rad way to get my shit back? This is gonna be a rad way to get my shit back. Okay. Let me just go explore a little. I just want to see up here. Cool. Okay. Yeah, we go back down. We get our shit. We need 2. Which only means that. Very effective. Okay. And now we just gotta figure out how. That one feels like the easiest one to do. This next one might take a moment, as I feel like I might actually have to really think about it. Where do we get a red laser from in this? Well, I don't know where we get a red one, but I can tell you where we get a green one. Alright, now we grab this guy, Mr. Red. And if I were to guess, based off of the locations of the other ones, and the fact that we know where a red laser is, we just need to find the right corner. And this will be the end of the puzzle. Correct? That felt like the successful "you've triumphed" moment. This is just like the walk to the end, I hope. Unless this is just like the fucking... the puzzle of all time. No, this is very like, you've won the puzzle. The new 1K. Solve the hexagon for the Isle of the Blessed.
Congratulations to Yakut for solving the hexahedron. The grand prize is yours, and that prize is...
Pride?
a sense of accomplishment and fun. Remember that our history has been defined by necessity, and let us hope that this place is the first sign of the coming world. Of the world of freedom.
You did it! Well done!
I did do it! I can't believe it! This feels incredible. I feel like I can do anything now. I could submit the new navigational system I've been working on. Could I? Yes! Miranda, will you move in with me?
Move in with you?
Yes?
Yes.
Yes!
But you do realize this has nothing to do with solving the puzzles, right? You don't need to impress me.
But I do impress you, don't I? Yakut, the master puzzler. He navigates the galaxy and the secrets of the puzzles on the weird bars. I don't know.
Yes, dear. You're very impressive.
And you're gonna move in with me? Like I didn't hallucinate that?
Yes, I will. Most of my stuff is already at your place.
Were we ever like that?
Not really. We had so many responsibilities, so much to worry about. The weight of history, the endless problems, all that grief. It was a miracle we found time for each other at all. But this, them, that's the point. So many generations sacrificed so much. Millions of years of human history, of suffering and struggle. What would be the point if the world didn't get better?
You're very wise. You know that?
It's the deep voice.
Will he say it again? I bet he'll say it again. Adorable.
I guess I could do the gold puzzles now. There's a sentence I never thought I'd say.
Let's see what this says, because I somehow didn't notice it at the beginning.
There are those in New Jerusalem who fear that understanding the language of creation is
I also
the
didn't
end
notice
of our journey. But that
Barzai.
is like saying that literacy is the end of learning, when in fact it is the beginning. Only now are we really capable of reading the great and terrible book of the universe. And only now can we start to write our own chapters. Well done, my friend. I hope you had a good time.
I'd love to know more about the exhibition. Why did you create it?
When all of these new technologies became available, I realized I had an opportunity to create something different. You see, I'd made another puzzle-themed exhibition, Trials of an Imagined Past, a few years ago. But something about it had always bothered me. It was so nostalgic. It didn't just celebrate the past, it yearned for it. As if the best thing for all of us was to return to the simulation, where we would have a purpose. So, in a way, your team can actually take some of the credit for this exhibition. When you freed Athena, you also freed my imagination.
Do you think nostalgia is bad for us?
I think nostalgia is normal for any intelligent being experiencing time and change. In small doses, it is both healthy and delightful. But it can be dangerous, because it's easy to get lost in a haze of old symbols that carry the appearance of meaning, but no real value.
What happens if I solve the gold puzzles and the star puzzles?
You'll feel very, very clever.
Do you think the exhibition has been a success?
If even one person has a good experience, then that is success, no? To improve a person's life is not a small matter.
Lethris here was really opposed to moralistic art. What do you think?
I believe the morality of art is the morality of the creator, who made a universe of colliding galaxies and collapsing stars where life and death exist in endless conflict. And yet, we are blessed and burdened with conscience. If that does not answer your question, good.
Do you have any plans for future exhibitions?
Why do people always ask me about the next thing when I've just finished something?
What do you think our future will be like?
We were born into a world with so little freedom that we are still learning to imagine what liberation truly means. But I am excited to find out.
Thanks.
Is that Reinhardt voice actor? Now that I think about it? Is Barzai Reinhardt Revenant? From Overwatch / fucking other game, Apex Legends, respectively. Hey, did you know they're the same voice, by the way? That's something not a lot of people know. Fucking Darren DePaul. Fucking not to be confused with Aaron Paul. But yeah. Fucking cool. Well, I am going to come back. I'm going to do all the star puzzles. I'm going to do all the gold puzzles. And we're going to do Into the Abyss. But I don't know if we're going to, like, what order we're going to do that in. We're probably going to do Into the Abyss, honestly. Or whatever the fuck it's called. We can check. Into the Abyss, yeah. Return to one of the most dramatic moments from the Talos Principle 2 while being challenged with extremely difficult puzzles. Am I gonna be playing as, like, Byron in the fucking Trapped in the Machine? That would be cool. Because that's, like, the most dramatic moment, right? Is Byron getting stuck in the Mega Pizzaplex? But anyway. We'll have to check that out next time. Speaking of, till next time, which might be tonight, I don't know. We'll see. It'll probably be tomorrow, though. I've been Creature. You've been the lovely chat, the beautiful viewer at home. This has been Talos Principle 2, Isle of the Blessed. And it's been fun. Sorry. Talos Principle 2, Road to Elysium, Isle of the Blessed. And it's been fun. See ya. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. If I'm not back in like an hour, then I'll be back tomorrow. In like 10 hours or 12 hours, so bye-bye. Bye now. Bye.